Namaste, beautiful souls around the world. Welcome to another episode of the Bobby, Joe, and Sheena Show. Two friends, two mindset colleagues, just here helping the world, in our opinion, just one thought at a time, one day at a time. So, like what you like and discard the rest. Today, we're talking about the four agreements, a book out there. And the first rule we'll just go over today is to be impeccable with your word. And he does say that in there. I remember, once you read that book, it changes you forever, huh, Sheena?
Oh
Does.
my
And
God,
I
Don
remember,
Miguel Ruiz is just, is how he writes things is there's one about the love language, not love language, and that's another book. There's one about love
Mastery of Love.
mastery. And
Hmm.
wow, I listened to that on audio like about 10 times because
Did you?
I knew that I wasn't loving myself. So, but so anyone who hasn't read his books, get out there. So yeah, be impeccable with your word. How many
Yeah,
times do we just let words just bleh, fly
me,
out our
all the
mouths?
time. We're a
And
work in progress. One thing I got out of that really, I mean, just saying that and working on that in your tool today, being impeccable with your word is that I remember he says you don't die with anything, you know? We're not dying with these material things or our looks and all this stuff that we put in attention on in our lives that are outside and the materialistic. But when you die, people can remember, right? They always say they don't remember anything but how you made them feel. But that, you don't, we die with our honor. So be impeccable with your word. I always speak the truth. I've never been a liar. I mean, maybe when I was younger in my teenage years, try to fib in here and there. But as an adult, when I became conscious and awareness, like I don't even tell little lies. Like my mom had said to me, don't tell anyone. Oh, she didn't say don't tell. She goes, I don't pick anyone up at Tampa but you. You're my daughter. And so I was like, well, I don't want to lie when your friends say, well, where'd you fly into? I was like, I'll just be like, oh, I got to go to the bathroom. Hold on. But she said, no, I told them that only for you I would drive to Tampa because people drive crazy in Tampa. That's where the whole flipping you off came in because I did. I got flipped off on the highway. But not everyone want to bug anybody because they'll shoot you. So I just smiled and waved, being impeccable with my actions.
smile and wave, smile and wave. And that's the thing,
Smile
'cause,
and wave.
we think being impeccable with your word is about other people. It's not necessarily, it's really about you because what you send out comes back. And so if you send out hateful words, like, please, please, please understand this. The world is a mirror and it's coming back at you. And whenever you start to come into more awareness of things, you see them coming back a lot faster, like it's almost immediate. And you're just like, oh, yeah, I got that one. Or maybe it's in a couple of days' time and you recognize, yeah, I had that thought and now it's come back to me. Okay, I've got it. I've got it. But we're here to learn and it's not about being, I've been trying to be perfect. And
That's
that's
perfect.
from childhood is to try to be perfect. But what is perfect for the world? It
Perception.
yeah. And so being impeccable isn't about being perfect. It's just recognizing that what you give out's coming back.
I think you said that perfectly, my friend, whatever perfect is. I'm sorry I interrupted you, but yeah, like what is perfect and what is perfection? I mean, what is your perception? So it is all that, right? You just drop into the heart and come from love. It's always the same message. All this is out here. And at the end of the day, we are born alone and we're going to be dying alone. And it's all about our journey with ourselves and how we treat people. That's what I hear. That's another story for another time, but that's what I always hear about people who passing or this or that or kind of hypnotized or near death experiences is that we're not judging, but you go back and you feel the experiences of the other people that you've hurt. And so, when's that going to be a fun time? So, have a great day. Let us know what you'd like to hear about. Like us, subscribe, and start having more impeccable conversations.
Impeccable
Talk to you
conversations.
soon.
See ya.